Hey Aries, welcome to Dark Eve Tarot. I'm Eve. We're going to get you a message. We're going to look at your darkness, the darkness around you. So we're going to look at three things. First, we'll look at the darkness that you are taking in. And then we'll look at the darkness that you're giving out. And then we will look at a darkness that is in transition. So this is for Aries. Darkness for Aries. Really? Ow. Just knocked my finger. Okay, so we have the tower here. Taurus just had this, and it was very internal for them. But for you, Aries, considering this is the darkness that you're taking in, like you're absorbing it from the environment, this is other people. These are other people's meltdowns, other people's breakdowns, other people's crappy qualities. You know, like it, like felt like I'm sure there's a cornucopia of things out there. Um, for you to choose from, but like it seems like there's a lot of people in your environment that are coming to some kind of breaking point. And they're kind of losing it. Um, they're losing it. I mean, it almost feels like it has something to do with like I don't know, like they're losing self-control or something. But maybe they've had enough, or I don't know. I mean, let's pull cards. Let's see. I mean, I can kind of feel that you've had enough of that. You've had enough of them, or maybe it's just one person. I mean, it is a general reading, right? So what is this blow up? This losing it of someone else that Aries is absorbing. It's like there's some like there's a disconnection. You can literally see like there's like the top is definitely disconnected from the bottom here. It could just be someone super delusional, you know? Or maybe you're, I don't know. I mean, like I said, there's a cornucopia of things it could be. Why am I saying cornucopia? That's, all right. So we have the Three of Wands. You need to keep your eye on the prize here, Aries. You need to think long term. I feel like this this kind of darkness in your environment it's temporary. It may not be it may not be tomorrow that it's fixed, but you need to think of long term as opposed to how you handle this. What's best for the long term? Yeah, that's how you're going to get what you want here. That's what's going to lighten your load a little bit. And it's the truth. Ha! There we go, Ace of Swords. Alright, the ultimate card of truth. Right there. It's solid, like put a pin in it. It's for real. It's like they're keeping it very simple for you. in regards to the darkness that you're taking in right now from your environment, keep your eye on the future. Is this best for the long term? That's what's going to lighten your load, and just be precise, right? Be precise, stay focused. That's like the best kind of advice for what's going on. So now let's look at the darkness that you're giving out. So what darkness are you dishing? Oh, interesting. Ace of Pentacles. Are you inventing new kinds of darkness, Aries? Like, why am I not surprised? I feel like that is a secret skill you could very well have. I kind of like it. Anyway. Ace of Pentacles. Man, it's almost like you are finding new ways to push people's buttons. And like, I don't know, that to me doesn't feel super Aries. I mean, it almost feels more Gemini, right? But I don't know. Maybe I'm just thinking about people I know or something. Let's see what the cards say. All right, new opportunities to dish some darkness for Aries. What are these new bits of darkness? Queen of Cups. So what is this, like emotional jabs? I don't know. I don't know yet. No, it's not emotional jabs. This is kind of like going with your gut here. Like acting on a feeling. It's weird. It's like you just know. It's like you just know what button to push. It's like you don't have to try to know. Ooh. Yeah, it's like it's weird. It's like you are kind of in tune or something. Like you know look, that looks like a button. That looks like a button. And this is the sun, right? So it's like you know exactly what makes people happy. You know exactly what makes them unhappy. It's like it's like you're like hyper aware of like emotional cues from people or something. There might be a little bit of labeling here, like like putting baby in a corner or something, but like putting labels on things. Perhaps being a little bit too quick to label something as what it is. King of Cups. Man, there's something super emotional about this, Aries. This King of Cups has lost his head. His head is gone. He's like literally just going off emotions. Not the typical. This is the shadow. This is like a shadow King of Cups. This is like being emotionally manipulative. You know what? I mean, in a way, like if I back out of this and just look at, like I try to, like I'm playing a scenario out in my head as to what this kind of feels like, and like in one way, it kind of feels like a tantrum, but like not a huge one though, Aries. Like I see you like it's just reactive. It just seems very reactive. That is the darkness that you spread out, that you give out. that you dish, whatever, is like a little bit of button pushing and emotional reactions. Like perhaps a little bit, well, like you're like yeah, like with like here, the King of Cups, his head is gone. He's not thinking. He's just reacting. And when we do that, sometimes we don't realize that our shadow is talking for us. I mean, that could be it, you know? At least that's what it feels like. All right, Four of Cups. Dang it. Well, no, this might be good. So we have the last section here is darkness in transition. So there's something changing. Now, the Four of Cups can be a little bit depressing, feeling sorry for yourself, a little mopey, right? Um, but if it's lightening up, then hey, very good. Something that you've been a little down about is you're gonna, you know, feel a little bit better about it. But they could also be the downward spiral. You know what I mean? So, what direction are we going here? It's like there's a bleak, like it's kind of bleak. The Four of Cups. Hmm. It's the King of Wands, but it feels like there's something about this. Like the King of Wands, I can see you as the King of Wands, Aries. But there's something where, like, I don't know, something feels lost. You lost something. Like you lost your mojo or something. I don't know. It's like the more you try to open this door to get back to where you were, the weaker you get. It's like the door is shut for a reason. God, I hope this doesn't make me cry. I'm feeling really sad right now. Like longing, like this feeling of longing. Gosh. So we have the King of Spheres here, and it would be like the King of Pentacles. And I'm getting the feeling that you are slowly being dragged in another direction, and you're pushing back. It's like you don't want to go. You don't want to do the thing. You're dragging your feet, and normally it's like I don't know, normally like you would just jump in or something. Like maybe you don't feel like it's for you because it's air versus earth, right? I mean, fire versus earth, and you're the fire and you're not jumping in. I feel like you're missing something. Like you can't do it until or the time isn't right. I really need this in order to do that. Like but it's turning into excuses. It's kind of like one of those things where like you're waiting for the right time, but it'll never ever ever be the right time. You just do it. Like for some people that applies to like having children. Like I mean really? Like you gonna wait till you have $1 million saved up so you can afford having a kid? No, you love someone, you have a kid or whatever. Um, I don't know. I don't know that the ingredients that you think that you need for something are not. It's there's something off. Like you don't actually need all of that. But it's like it's causing you to miss out or be weak or depressed or something. I don't know. Oh, look at that. 10 of Cups. Well, that's the good news, okay, Aries? So that's the good news. The out of all of these dark cards here, this 10 of Cups, and you also have the 9 of Cups on the table, right? It's like the brightest card. This is one of the brightest cards in this whole black deck, right? It is lightening up, okay? I wasn't even sure which direction it was heading in until we pulled the last card. So this is lightening up. So if there is something that, if you have this feeling of longing or that you're missing something or just like very unsatisfied or depressed or what, like something along those lines, it's going to get better. But the key to it is that I feel like I feel that you feel you need a lot more to do something than you actually do. Like it could be one of those scenarios where, like let's say you're trying to get healthy, right? You don't need new shoes or a new workout outfit or a gym membership or fancy food and shit. You literally need to just like go outside and take a step and start walking. Or you know what I mean? Like it might be something like that where you're anyway, Aries, take what resonates. This is your message. I'll see you next time. Bye, Aries.